Tara start us off and then open it up.
Need a hair dryer. I'm really proud of our team. Washington has, they have a really talented team. They play with a lot of, I think they're a very well coached team. They have great shooters on their team, and I think our team really stepped up defensively. Worked really hard defensively, and then I just think that it was just tough for them to go defend both Kiki and Cam. And Kiki got it going inside, shot a great percentage, rebounding, almost a double-double right there. But I think that getting the inside, and then Hannah's trying to torture me. Just wait until the second half to make her threes. But she really got it going in the second half. And what confidence, Hannah has to just keep shooting the ball and, obviously playing great defense too. I thought Elena gave us a big spark in the second half with her steals and getting out there. I thought, Cam, our third quarter was excellent. That was really a great quarter for us. And, I thought we rebounded well. We had to work really hard defensively, and Talana was kind of the glue the whole time.
Hannah, how do you, when you aren't shooting there ready to start and then you hit 4 in a row there, do you just have to see one go in, or what's that like for you mentally?
Yeah, I mean, mentally, I'm just trying to tell myself to keep shooting. Tara came up to me at halftime and was like, you could go over 100, and I still think the next one is in. So I know that I have the confidence in my coaches and my teammates, and that really helps me continue to shoot and just stay positive.
As a coach, Kiki got everything started with 4 straight points, but then it was back and forth. You had ties, they took the lead, you had ties, and then you guys opened it up. But Cam was kind of had a slow start. So what got her going? Did you talk to her at halftime?
I think that for Cam, she picked up 2 early fouls, and when you're sitting on the bench, you can't score. And then the second half, she really got it going, and she and Kiki played really well together. They had good passes to each other. I think Kiki's pass out to Hannah Jump was the pass of the game, honestly. That was phenomenal. That really got the crowd involved. But I think it's good for, in some ways, I don't mean it in a bad way, but other people stepping up. I mean, Cam obviously still, had 16 points and 4 assists, and, she had 16 rebounds, so it's not like she had a bad game at all. But other people stepped up, and they Nunu, I thought, really helped us. Elena. So we're going to need other people where we're going. And I thought, but this was, Kiki's had such a great presence out there tonight, just taking her time, finishing, playing perimeter defense, which is a tough thing. She's guarding a guard. I thought she really, used her quickness, used her size, was really smart and great position. And Hannah played great defense too. They are a very explosive offensive team, and they'll be tough to guard up there.
To pick up on that, in the second quarter, Nunu actually was the leading scorer for the team with 8 points, and you had 7. Just talk about her poise in that second quarter.
I like how Nunu battled in there. One time, did she get like 2 or 3 of her own rebounds? Padding her own stats, but I thought she did great. Nunu and Kiki and Hannah is not a freshman. I mean, that girl is so poised. She's so dependable out there. And I thought Courtney came in and gave us some real good minutes too. She was aggressive. Things happen fast, and I thought Chloe helped us defensively. We just, as we get down the road, we're going to need those 3 plus Janiyah, coming in and playing really, and obviously Brooke. We're trying to go 10 deep every game.
Did that give you some more confidence in the team that they did that well?
Yes, it does. It does.
Without Cameron.
Yes, and I think the person that made great deposits tonight was Elena. Her defense, her she was aggressive, and that really helped us a lot. I thought she really helped our team. Kiki's MVP of the tournament. I know what Hannah Jump can do, and they're steady. Cam, Talana, but to get other people stepping up, I think is really important, and they did it tonight.
Kiki, just talk about delayed Danielson performance, just kind of your matchup with her, just thoughts on her game and what she does well and all that.
Yeah, I think, she was physical. We battled back. It was a good matchup. Yeah.
Kiki, your mid-range shot is improved by about 20% statistically this year. How have you worked on that and made that more a part of your game?
Yeah, I think because I'm getting a lot of offensive fouls, I'm trying to shoot my mid-range more. I've been working on it in practice. My coaches have confidence in my shot. So I think it's just a confidence thing. Yeah.
So Kiki, you had a chance to get 20 points.
Yeah.
That's the free throw. But do you go back and say, man, I had one more rebound to get to have a double-double? Do you go back and say, that one rebound I didn't grab because I wasn't in the right position? Do you go back and evaluate your game like that?
Yeah, well, when I watch film, I'll be like, oh, I could have got this one. Or like my first missed layup, I just rushed the shot, and then I got the rebound luckily and made the basket. So things like that. So when I watch film, I definitely will, but right now I'm just soaking in the moment and glad that we won.
Just kind of in general, Tara, just kind of what kind of is the key to kind of managing things when Brink is out? Just how much does that change for you guys? How do you manage that?
I think that that we don't like that scenario, but I think that Kiki just steps up. She understands. Hey, we're going inside to Kiki, and I just think that we kind of won at the free throw line. When you look at some of the numbers, and we won rebounding too. Our rebounding, but Kiki, Nunu, Brooke, we're not a one-trick pony, and it's just I think that whether it's Hannah, Cam hit a three, Courtney hit a three, Nunu's hit a three, so we've got a lot of different weapons, and Cam obviously is really important to our success, and we love her out there, but she just got to get a little rest too. Hannah doesn't get much rest, but it's we're not all about Cam. I mean, I love Cam, and she's playing great, but Kiki steps in, Brooke steps in, Nunu's playing well, so we're really trying to play 10 people a game.
So Hannah, has things seemed to be a little different now that you made that milestone of being the top three-point shooter in the Stanford history? You seem like you're being viewed a little differently now?
I think, I've always kind of had someone being pretty aggressive on me, but I'm just trying to take that and expand my game, using that aggressiveness to backdoor, get to the basket, work off a handoff, work on my pull-up. That's something I'm working on a lot outside of practice. And then when I have the opportunity to knock down shots, obviously this first half was a little cold for me, but I heated up in the second half, and I'll just carry that confidence on into the next weekend.
Tawana had a few breakout games shooting in a game like this. She doesn't, I think she's only using 3-point attempts. She doesn't get a shot in.
Yeah, I mean, I think that obviously her 5 assists were great. Her defense is phenomenal. She probably is not a shoot first point guard. She's probably a pass first point guard, but it works for our team because she gets people the ball. She gets Hannah the ball. She gets Kiki the ball. And if people leave her, they know what she can do. And so, I mean, there's a reason that, for us, we went to the free throw line a lot because we got the ball inside and we attacked the basket. But, I think her confidence in her shot is her teammates have confidence in it. So if a team plays that way, I think she'll knock it down.
Kiki, just you and Tara already kind of touched on it. You and Cam combined for 12 drawn fouls in this game. Just kind of what is the key to drawing fouls inside? Is it just doing your thing, or how do you kind of anything you try to do to get people to foul? How does that work? How do you draw fouls?
Yeah, I'll just speak on myself. I think I try to use my quickness, especially when I'm in the pinch and I see that it's not crowded. I think I try to beat them off the dribble. Not really try to do a move or anything, but mainly use my quickness against my defender.
Mike and Cheryl.
Even though you won by double digits, it was still an intense game in a lot of respects. And Arizona beat Utah today on in the last minute, and Colorado almost lost to Arizona. It feels like there's this step up of intensity in the league in the last year. Do you feel that?
First of all, there's great teams, great players, great coaches. It's going to be a battle every single night. There's no gimme games. There's no one that you can say, oh, we're going to be easy game. There's no easy games, and that's a credit to our conference and the great players that we have. Every night it's going to be a battle.
Do you feel it's stepped up though since it's the last season? It feels like people.
It's not because it's the last season, but it's because the Pac-12 has done so well with so many teams going to the tournament and us in Arizona being in the championship game, but year in and year out in the last 10 years, we've had so many teams at the NCAA tournament, at the Final Four, whether it's Oregon, Oregon State, Washington, Cal in the last 15 years, maybe Stanford. We like that. But it's teams are good. Teams are really good, and it's going to be this kind of game where it's going to come down to like one or two plays, or it's close at halftime, and games can go either way. But I think that we have this year's team is they have great leadership with Hannah and Kiki and Cam as captains, and they just weren't going to let it go any other way but the way it happened. And we just need to continue that, going to Utah and going to Colorado.
All right, Coach. So I was just going to ask about that. You guys are 3-0 in the conference. Are you where you want the team to be, or is it a lot more room for improvement?
We will never be where I want to be. We're always going to work on things. I think what I really love about this team, though, is first of all, they're very connected on the floor. They talk to each other. They're excited for each other. And I think the leaders of this team, again, Kiki, Hannah, Kalana, they're unselfish. They want our team to be successful, and they're, I said this to our team, it's kind of an orchestra situation where different people are going to have solos, and Nunu's keeping the beat. You got Kiki, you got Cam, you got Hannah, you got Kalana, a lot of different people helping. So it's a really fun team to work with, and it's not saying that we can't have a bad night, but it wasn't today. So we're going to just focus on getting ready for Utah and Colorado.
All right. Now, being that you have Big Ten connections and here in the Pac-12, who would you be rooting for tomorrow, Michigan, Washington?
Oh boy, that's a hard one. I'll go for Washington in the first half and Michigan in the second half, because I love Jim Harbaugh. I love Jim Harbaugh.
Politician.
But it's really hard for me. I'm a Buckeye. Ugh.
Thank you, everyone.
All right, thank you.